Hello guys, in this video I will show you the game art and backgrounds and assets and UI design that are made by different people. I downloaded it from internet from Google Images. So these are some examples for you to understand that how game design is made in Illustrator. These are some piece of work made in Illustrator. We'll take a look at this one. This is the graphical user interface design. If you take a look to the buttons, to the graphics, they're all vector design and all are made in Illustrator. And actually, if you look at this design, this is actually the mirror or the copy of this side. Like the artist has made the one side like this one and copied it to the other side. So these buttons, the color combination, they all look good. If you look at this one, this is also another example of user interface. So this is cartoon game GUI pack and this one is medieval age, and this is a background of a desert asset which you can iterate and copy. If I unlock the images from here, unlock, and I copy it from one side to another. So actually this is a loopable background for a game which can be looped and used in a game. So a character can easily go and run in the environment. So this is the background design made for a game. These are the user interfaces for a game. So this is how a user interface is made, a game background is made. So what you will need when you start to work on your game project or your game design, it is not something like that you open the Illustrator and start to work on your game. Actually, you need to point out what you are making and what you will do, what is the genre of the game, and what is the art style of the game. Is the art style stylized GUI, or it is the art style uh, a little bit of fantasy style, or it is a flat style. If you look at these two user interface, like these, they are different from each other. This one is a bit flat design, and if you look at this one, this is properly done with some extra emboss. So these are the style. So when you want to start to work on your game art or game design, you need to pick your genre of the game, the style of the art, and the list of the things that you want to make. For example, let's say uh, we are making a game asset that is a medieval age. Let's say we are making a game for Christmas, or let's say we are making a game for Halloween. So we will need to put the references of Halloween in that art style. So for example, if I am making a game that is all related to the forest, so I will need to make everything leaves, trees, barks, and other stuff that we can see in a forest, like birds, etc., nests, big leaves. So these are the things that you will need to see and research about. You can search on the internet. You can try to go to the websites like behance.com, Pinterest, and some other websites where you can find the resources for your user interfaces and for the ideas of the game. Let's say I'm making for a game forest. So what I will need, let's say I'm making a game forest design. So what points I will need for my game? Um, So I will write down the points for you. Game forest, uh, forest environment. Sorry for the spellings. Forest environment. So what I will need? I will need the play menu. I will need a pause menu. I will need a game over menu. I will need at least two characters for a forest game. And I will need two or three enemies just for the start. I will need at least five assets, at least one background, gameplay menu. So these are some basic requirements and icons for my games. Okay, so this is a forest environment. What will be my character? So for character, we will also study about character. Will it be a human or an animal or a bird? Let's say I'm making a forest environment and I make it a bird, like it is flying in the forest and avoiding the leaves or avoiding some other obstacles. Or let's say make it a small animal or even a human character, anything that you want to put in the game, and he will be avoiding the obstacles and completing the game. And I will make a fantasy creature, and the environment will be a little bit mystical environment, mystical, full of magic. So the enemies will also be fantasy enemies or fantasy creatures. Assets with which our player will interact. So it will be ledges, bushes, coins, potions, and background will be obviously forest, trees, and what will be the icon? It will be for a character icon, health icon, level of character. So you will need to list down all the things that you'll be making. It will make it easy for you that what you are making. Just trying to make something that you don't have any idea about, it is really difficult and really time consuming. So this this is the thing that will make it faster for you to make the things, to make a list of the things that you are making. So always try to make a list and then follow the list, and things will be done on time, and your delivery time will be more better than before. So in let's do an exercise. Try to research the environments, try to search the other games, and write down your own requirement for your user interface and start it with me. See you in the next video.